The Millennium Development Goals or MDGs are commonly described as a roadmap for world development by 2015. They embody the core content of the current development agenda of global governance. They are treated as a current framework of international development cooperation to which there would allegedly be no alternative. All countries and development agents have so far proven to comply with this framework, reasoning and operating inside the box. The MDG framework will remain valid until at least 2015, the target date established for its implementation. Although not a legally binding instrument, nor even a formal UN resolution, the MDG framework has in practice acquired a politically and morally compelling character. But amongst the 8 goals, this documentary will be focusing on the 7th goal, which is to ensure environmental sustainability. Join us as we observe whether the 7th goal is being practiced properly. At the De La Salle University Das Marinas, the management is putting their best efforts to make the university greener. One of the projects of DLSUD is Butterfly Sanctuary, sponsored by Biological Sciences Department and College of Science and Computer Studies Student Council.
Butterflies. Butterflies are beautiful flying insects with large scaly wings. Like all insects, they have 6 jointed legs. They have also 3 body parts, namely a pair of antennae, compound eyes, and an exoskeleton. What are the roles of these butterflies in our environment? Number 1. Pollination. The butterfly's role in the pollination process is vital, for it enables flowering plants and trees to bear fruit, berries, and vegetables. Pollination is the natural byproduct of the butterfly's manner of feeding. Number 2. Butterflies play an important element of the food chain and are prey for birds, bats, and other insectivorous animals. Butterflies also have been widely used by ecologists as model organisms to study the impact of habitat loss and fragmentation, and also the climate change. Butterflies goes in the life cycle from egg to larva, and then to pupa, and then it turns out a beautiful flying adult butterfly. Conserving butterflies will improve our whole environment for wildlife and enrich the lives of people now and in the future.
Ito yung mga caterpillar sa makikitang index na butterfly. Sabi ng isang professor na biology, 30 kilograms a day daw ng ako ang kinakain ng mga caterpillar. So, minimaintain nila yun kasi kung wala ang food yung caterpillar, mamamatay lang yun sila lahat. Parang tayo.
Ito yung mga eggs. Kung makikita niyo yung mga puti-puti, yan yung eggs ng butterfly. So, dyan sila nag-lay. Yan.
What about nearby towns and municipalities? Are they doing their part in making the 7th goal possible? We went to the town of Silang to observe whether proper procedures are being followed accordingly. Unfortunately, traces of pollution are still evident.
Environmental pollution is one of the biggest problems the world faces today. It is an issue that troubles us economically, physically, and every day of our lives. We are affected by our environment and more people are getting sicker and sicker. It shows that environmental pollution is becoming an increasingly worse problem that needs to be taken care as soon as possible, not only for the good of the environment, but also for the people that live in it. Me and you, we are all discarded once waste, whether in sidewalks or in trash bins. But while we threw wrappers of candies or even bottles of Coke, do we even mind where it goes? It is painful to know that only few people understand the effect of increasing waste here in our country.
Smoke is a form of gas that is produced when burning materials. Smoke that is coming from the vehicles is called smoke belching. Since our surroundings have been overpopulated by vehicles, we always tend to inhale the smoke coming from it. Maybe for some it may seem normal, but they don't know the consequences or the effects of too much exposure from it. The effects are somehow similar to the effects of being a secondhand smoker. It has something to do with our respiratory system. Being too exposed from smoke belching can cause lung cancer and heart disease. As much as possible, our government should take action on how to lessen the cases of smoke belching here in our country.
To address environmental problems, MenRO or Municipal Environmental and Natural Resources Office help to implement provisions which can aid the problems. Papers were also presented to give awareness not only to governing bodies but to Silangeños as well.
Ang paniwala ng mga residente roon, nalalason ang mga isda.
At inaasahang ilalabas naman ngayong araw ng Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources o BFAR ang resulta po ng kanilang investigasyon kaugnay sa naturang fish kill. Mula sa Rosario, Cavite, naroon ang ating kasamang si Ivan Mayrina. Ivan.
Yes, inaabangan nga Rhea ang resulta ng pagsusuri ng Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources kung bakit kahapon ng umaga humigit kumulang 1 toneladang mga isda ang lumutang dito sa Maalimango River, sakop ng Rosario, Cavite. Ang isa sa mga tinitingnan dahilan, Rhea, ayon sa ating mga nakausap dito, ay posibleng nalason daw o baka may chemical spill, ika nga, na naganap dito nitong mga nakarang araw. Dahil itong Maalimango River, Rhea, ay malapit na malapit dito sa export processing zone area dito sa Rosario, Cavite, at posibleng may nagtapon daw ng chemical na nagresulta sa pagkamatay ng halos 1 toneladang isda dito sa Rosario. Nakakaalarma ito para sa mga residente, Rhea, dahil unang-una, first time na mangyari ang magkaroon ng ganito kalaking fish kill, at pangalawa, karamihan sa mga taga rito ay nabubuhay sa pangingisda, sa pagdadaing, pagtitinapa, pagtutuyo. Kaya naman posibleng maapektuhan ang kanilang hanap buhay sa fish kill na ito. Pero linawin lamang po natin, ang fish kill na ganap dito sa ilog, ibig sabihin po tubig tabang, at karamihan sa mga lumutang na patay na isda ay mga tilapia. Ang kanilang mga huli mula sa tubig dagat ay hindi pa naman po apektado. Sa katunayan, sa mga oras ito may nakikita tayong kumukuha ng mga tahong at hipon dito sa bahagi ng tubig alat. Yung nakikita nyo naman na yun na bangka, yan naman po ay bahagi ng mga naglilinis ng mga lumutang na isda. Sa ngayon ay wala na tayong nakikitang mga patay na isda, no? Paisa-isa na lamang ating nakikita na posibleng inanod na lamang at naiwan dito matapos ang high tide kahapon. Pero sa ngayon ay mangilan-ilang isda na lamang ating nakikitang lumulutang. Sa ngayon, Rhea, ay patuloy daw na iimbestigahan ng lokal na pamahalaan ang pangyayaring ito. Maliban sa resultang inaantay mula sa BFAR, ay magsasagawa din sila ng sarili nilang investigasyon, lalo pat hinala nga nila na posibleng chemical spill ang nangyari dito, at aalamin kung sino ang kailangan panagutin sa fish kill na ito. At yan, Rhea, ang pinakuling ulat mula dito sa Rosario, Cavite. Karagdagang detalye sa ating pagbabalik mamaya.
Maraming salamat, Ivan Mayrina.
There can be a solution to help our environment. If we reach out people who don't care about our environment, we could change their point of view of things. We could tell them how bad things happen in our country, and that could change what their perspective on it.